Alright folks, welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. My name is Drake. I am the Farming Aviator. We are here on our survival roleplay series on Griffin, Indiana. We have a lot of work to do. Today's the first day of spring. We are getting ready for, we only got one field to take care of right away here in the springtime. It's that last cornfield we harvested. But we gotta get lime down. As you see, those are all the lime pallets there. And I'm getting some liquid fertilizer because we got some equipment to buy. Let's get to it. Alright guys, we got that all loaded up. We got quite a bit of weight on this trailer, but I think the Ram can handle it. As you see, yeah, it's squatting a little bit, that's for sure. But we got, let's see here, 4,200 liters. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. So I think that's going to be plenty of lime for our that cornfield up there. I'm probably going to leave this weight over here. We'll go ahead and do that. Just because we got a trailer we're going to bring up to the farm too. So let's lower this down. Or just drop it. That works. Let's take a look at the store here. So we still have a bit of money left. I was going to pay back the loan, but decided to get an extension on it, so we're probably going to pay that back next fall because there's some equipment we need. So I think what we're going to do is buy a spray trailer, probably this one here. Let's see, we'll just do standard. We don't need lights or anything, that's fine. So that's gonna be 90 grand. So we're gonna use this to put down some liquid fertilizer first, and then also to spray our weeds. I think this will be a better option than trying to lease a whole sprayer. It'll work out better in the end. And then of course we just bought this used, so we saved some money there. So we're gonna go ahead and fix this up right away and also get this filled up. And then the other thing we need to do is buy a lime spreader, which we'll probably come back for this. Let's put it over here for now. There we go. So this is a pretty big one, but this tractor should pull it just fine. If we need to eventually switch to the Magnum, we will, but this should work just fine for now. Let's repair that. There we go. And then let's buy a lime trailer, because we are going to be spreading all this lime. Let's take a look here. I thought about this one. This one wouldn't be too bad, but I think this one here will work out just a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie, I did want to go for this one. Maybe we'll eventually upgrade to that once we get bigger fields and stuff. But you can't beat the price on this one. So let's go and purchase that. And let's get this all up to the farm. The rain looks like it's just dying out now. So, wow, it did look like it was. But we'll leave that here for now. We'll come back and get that, and then get this all up there. And we'll see if we can't get in the field later today, but it may be tomorrow. So see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, we're just getting over to the field here. It is late afternoon. It looks like the field is dry enough now to get in here and at least do this. We probably won't be able to plow it or do anything like that till tomorrow, which you guys are going to see that with the Big Bud and our new plow that we bought. Deep Ripper, I guess. So we are going to use this pulling the lime spreader. I think we'll use the Magnum to pull the spray trailer though, just because that'll be a little bit more accurate. We don't have GPS in this, so we're gonna be doing this by hand. Which, let's start right on the headland here. Let's get our cruise control set. Should be something like that. Get going here. Oh, actually, before we do that, just about forgot. I always forget this. Let's go in here and reset all our values. So if we take a look, we didn't spread, any lime, any mineral fertilizer. We just did liquid fertilizer, which I mean that's what we're gonna do this year. We did about 1,700 liters of seeds, and ended up yielding around 105,000 liters. If we take a look, it's pretty good yield. The soil up here on the top is a little bit worse, so we had our worst yields up there, better yields down here. So let's go ahead and clear the yield map and reset all these values so we get a fresh start. You see we did reset these earlier, besides the yield, so that's going to be a little bit off, because I think we harvested this, then put lime and fertilizer down and all that stuff along with seeds. So we did get, I think, just about 27,000 liters of corn just in this top section, but so that'll be a little bit off. And then like this field down here, we've put 26,000 liters of lime. I am guessing it's gonna be close to that on this field. And let's see, 42,000 liters of mineral fertilizer. We're gonna be doing liquid up here, and then seeds, something like that. So I guess it'll be somewhat close depending on, it varies a little bit between the crop type. So now that we have that done, let's go to our pH level. You see it's hanging down here, 5.7, 6, some of that 6.25, so hopefully it won't need too much, but I think we have plenty in case we do need it. So this thing does spread pretty wide. Look at that, that's not bad. The bad part is we'll run through it pretty quick, but we got the trailer right there with lime. So we're doing this all by hand. We don't have GPS, so that's going to be a little bit harder, but I think we'll be fine. It's just lime. And let's just make sure we got the automatic rate on. Yeah, you can see it's not putting down too much there. So, awesome. Let's take this corner here. We'll do a headland around and then come back and do back and forth passes, basically. So guys, I hope your week is going good. My week is going pretty good here. I've been home a few days now. My trip last week was good. It was nice. Didn't fly a whole lot, as in like hours wise. We usually had like 3, maybe 4 legs each day. It was probably closer to 4. But they're all a lot of them were short hops, which kind of makes it nice. Let's see here. Let's get here and then flip around. There we go. Send you guys through the trees. All right. And here we go again. See if we get over, maybe over just a little bit more. There we go. So yeah, I spent, let's see, I think I picked up the plane in Dallas and then spent the whole week out on the East Coast. Just kind of hopping around the East Coast. Did get to go out to the Caribbean a couple times, down to the Dominican Republic. So that was definitely cool. Both those days, they're just in and out. Didn't stay overnight out there, but it's still fun flying out there to those places. Something different. Whoops, we're gonna miss a little bit there. That's a bad part about not having GPS. So yeah, so that was definitely fun. And then the last day, we actually had to work quite a bit the last day. Usually I'm just catching a ride back home. Oh look, and we're out already. Didn't even make it around the whole field. Hopefully I have enough lime. It's gonna take a lot of lime, I think. Alright, so we'll get next to here, get this loaded up. There we go. So as I was saying, we did fly quite a bit on the last day. I went from like Florida, the just north of the Miami area, over to Dallas, Texas, down to Corpus Christi, and then back up to Dallas to catch our ride home. So it was a pretty long day, but it was nice getting home, seeing my son and my wife. So that was definitely great to get back home at the end of the week and see them. But yeah, off for about 6 days, and then get back to it. Alright, that takes a while to get loaded up by individual bags. So that took a little bit. Let's see, let's get back to it though. Driving through this field a little bit, it's fine. Alright, here we go. So guys, we're going to get this done today. Let's see, hopefully, I don't think I'm going to have enough. Probably going to have to drive down to the co-op a couple times. I'll probably just take this tractor and the lime spreader. This tractor can go like 30 miles an hour. So that's definitely pretty quick, and town's not that far away. So we'll get a little time lapse for you, and then that'll probably be it for today. The field's going to be too muddy to plow and stuff, a little too sticky. So you guys will see that probably tomorrow. We'll get back to it. Alright guys, welcome back. It is the next day, early spring. Look, we got quite a few eggs here. I think, let's take a look. It looks like the chickens do have plenty of feed. I was taking a look. We have over 100. Our chicken coop is just about full. They got 578 liters of wheat, so they're good. So tomorrow we might have to fill it up again. But yeah, we have a lot of chickens. So it's definitely going well, getting lots of eggs, so we'll keep letting those accumulate there. I think today we are gonna fire up the big bud though. We need to get that field ready. I brought the sprayer up here, so we just need to hook it to the Magnum later. So let's back this out, and then we'll use the Magnum to put down some liquid fertilizer ahead of time, so that we don't have to keep filling up our so we don't have to keep filling up the tank here on our seeder. So we'll put a bunch of fertilizer down first, and then the drill will kind of, or the seeder will kind of bury some of that, and we'll be good to go on our nitrogen levels. So let's let this warm up, give that a few minutes. We might as well get this out of the way. Get this fired up. And I was looking at our rotation. We are actually planning on putting canola in the ground. We look, and canola is ready we can already plant it. The temperature's warm enough. So we are gonna plan on doing that probably next video, but we'll do it today. So so that we can get that done. So let's see here. Also, guys, I was thinking about selling this. Our seeder is able to direct drill, so we don't need to cultivate. We'll keep the plow and stuff because after corn and I can't remember what else, some other crops you need to plow. So we'll keep the plow, but this has the ability to direct drill, so we probably won't be needing the cultivator very much, if not at all. Unless I decide to try planting some oilseed radish. So oilseed radish is just a plant that once it grows, you can plow it back in and adds nitrogen into the ground. So I may want to test that out. So we may hang on to that cultivator just to see how that works and see if it works with precision farming, because then we'll spend a lot less money on our liquid fertilizer and stuff like that. So let me know if you guys are interested in seeing that. So we may try that in the fall or something. We are kind of doing a crop rotation where we have all our fields filled though. So we'll see, you know, with the winter crop where we have winter wheat down in those other fields. So we'll kind of see, play it by ear and see what we want to do. So let's get in the field here. I love the big floaters on here, guys. I was thinking about switching to some smaller tires, but I definitely like those. Alright, let's drop this down and see how this pulls. Ooh, going a little slow. That's okay. I'm gonna get the GPS set up. We'll see you guys in a few minutes. Oh, great, guys. We got this GPS all set up. This is definitely, you know, slightly smaller, but like I said, it is a little bit easier to use. You'll see here on the corner, it's definitely easier to turn around. And I like the different way it works. We have like those front blades here. Let me zoom in. These front blades here that kind of chop up the soil, and then these deep rippers that go deep down, and then this basket on the back that'll kind of smooth out the ground afterwards. So it definitely works. I think it's going to work a little bit better than a traditional plow. It's slightly smaller than our other plow, and goes 1 mile per hour slower. So that is the bad part. Ooh, let's turn around here. Try not to go on the road, but I think it is going to work a lot better with our farm, like I said. So I'm gonna get a little time lapse of this. We'll probably do like half the field, quarter of the field, and then get a worker going on the rest of it, so we can get the sprayer ready, get some liquid fertilizer done. Alright guys, we're slowly working on this field. I think this is going to take the better part of the day. So we'll do probably about half this field, maybe 2/3 of it, and then hand it off to the worker while we get the spray trailer ready. I'm going to put down just a little bit of pre-emerge fertilizer, and hopefully that helps with yield, and we won't use quite as much liquid fertilizer in the seeder, the planter, as we put canola down. So that'll definitely help a lot. This is going to take a while, but that's fine. This is our only field to plow this year until the fall, once we get some corn planted. I think we're going to get the bigger field down low, down in the valley. We're going to plant that with corn, and then we'll see. I'd like to maybe get some corn in our new field that we bought, but soybeans might end up working out better. So we'll kind of see, play it by ear and see how that works. I know corn doesn't follow wheat quite as well. If you take a look here, we'll only yield about 100%, where like if we follow soybeans 95%, but following soybeans, corn, it will yield 114 and then 100% basically. So that's kind of what we're looking at there. This is kind of the rotation I'm thinking, so we'll kind of see how that goes. I might try to always do a winter crop, so we may switch that rotation up, so we'll kind of see. Yeah, for now, we are going to get this done. I think I got enough of a time lapse for you guys, but as you can see, this smaller tool, it is going to take a little while. Definitely enjoy running the big bud though, so we'll keep at it here, and then hopefully we can still get the canola planted in this field today. Today, but not this episode, next episode. We still gotta get that fertilizer down with the new spray trailer, so you guys will see that in this episode yet. Alright, we'll see you guys a little bit later. Alright folks, so our worker is just finishing up. We're gonna grab a couple of these pallets and bring them over here. We'll see how much liquid fertilizer we use. So we actually don't have that much. This tank holds 8,000, and I want to make sure I have enough. We'll see if we need to go buy some more. We will. I don't think we'll need to fill it all the way up, because we do need some herbicide. We will need to lay down some herbicide in those fields before they're done too. Should be shortly after. That'll probably be the next video also. It'll be herbicide and filling or planting and putting down herbicide with this spray trailer. So this has a really big boom on it, so it shouldn't take too long. Let's put this down here. There we go. Let's just shut that down. I think it has like a 40-meter boom, which is just huge. So it shouldn't be or take too long to do this field. We do have to finish up the headlands once our worker is done. We do the headlands last because of compaction. Even though we got those big floaters, you know, we're turning around on the headlands and stuff. So we'll do that last. But yeah, this thing's pretty big. We're definitely gonna need the Magnum to pull this. Let's see here. Let's use these two over here to fill up. hit it on the trailer here. Alright, looks like our worker finished up. So we'll go bring this out to the field, finish up with the big bud, and get putting down some fertilizer. I think that should be enough. Let's get the flashers on here and head over here. Alright, we're going to start over here. The worker did a much better taking out all the headlands too than I did, so let's back this up over here. And finish up these headlands quick. So I think this will just take 2 passes to clean up these headlands. We got all this grass area over here on the right to turn around onto, and that helps. So that's definitely nice. I'm excited to see what this season holds, guys. We got canola going around in the ground on this field. And then we'll do corn in the big field. Let's try to get this little spot here. There we go. We got corn going down in the big field down there. We need to buy a header yet. And I found a New Holland header, which will work really well actually. And we can go ahead and sell the header trailer that we have, because it has its own wheels and everything on it. So that will actually be really useful for our farm. So we'll plan on doing that here before too long. So I think our winter wheat, it'll be ready by the start of summer. Alright, here we go. We'll grab all this here. So guys, I went into town here to get the pickup filled up. And I got one of those new Coca-Cola with coffees. Definitely a different taste. And it was vanilla flavored. So you can definitely tell like the Coke with vanilla with coffee. Not sure I like it. Definitely different. I love coffee and I love Coke, but not so sure about those combined. Just a little side note for y'all, if you haven't tried it, try it, see what you think. But yeah, I don't think it's for me. I like all those things separate. So guys, I'm gonna get this headland finished, and then we will bring this back to the farm and run back out here to the Magnum quick. Alright guys, we're getting this unfolded. We got the GPS in this tractor, so this will definitely help us out a lot. We're gonna want to get this lined up first though. This thing is pretty massive, so it'll be definitely nice to have on our farm, I think. Let's see how that looks. I don't think we're gonna worry about headland passes. We're just gonna try and line it up, go all the way to the end, stop, get it turned around and stuff, so I think that'll be easier. Let's see here though, because we don't want automatic rate. Need to pull a little bit ahead here. There we go. I don't know if I wasn't quite over enough. For some reason it isn't quite working in the corner here. We have to turn it on and adjust it here. So let's go increase. Actually not quite that much, because these are decent values. And I'm not sure how much canola takes. I don't think it's a whole lot. So So that should be good enough. We just want to put a little bit down here. See what that gives us. Alright. This thing is bouncing around a little bit. These booms are pretty long, so they're kind of bouncing off the ground, unfortunately. I think part of that's, has to do with the plowed field. It doesn't help, but we'll see what we can do. We're gonna get to the end here. Stop it. Even though we went on the road a little bit, that's fine. Let's get over here. Trying to drag the boom on the ground here. We want to back this up, try to get it lined up nicely. Should be about right there. And here we go. So the bad part is this thing does work at a pretty slow rate, but that's fine. We got a nice big work area, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, it seems like it's working pretty well. Let's take a look at our map here. So we are adding a decent amount. You see that's where we were switching it. I think this will be fine. It's bringing it up to 100, in this area, which will be perfect. 120 up there, so that'll be good. That way the planter doesn't use a whole lot of liquid fertilizer and it works a little bit better. So guys, we might as well get our last time lapse of the day here. We're kind of stretching the day out. It's only going to take a few more passes and we'll get this done. Alright guys, well, we got this field all filled with some nitrogen. We got that liquid fertilizer put down. That'll definitely help once we get to planting. That's going to be it for this episode. I'm going to try and decide if I really want to put canola down. It may be nice to do something like sunflowers or corn again. I don't know if we'll get that good of a yield with corn. Or maybe sunflowers. Something like that. We'll kind of look at it and see, and that way we can do canola after that and get a different winter crop on this field. So we'll kind of take a look at that and decide, and then either be planting later today in this episode, or I'll take a look at the forecast. Oops, someone hit a sign there. We'll take a look and see what the forecast is tomorrow. I thought there might be some rain, so we'll kind of see and decide when we want to start planting. So guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time on Griffin, Indiana. Thanks for watching.